Hi guys, long time no see, welcome back to another video on this channel. Today I would like to talk about how to give your hair more volume. So this seems to be a topic that bothers many guys out there. Many guys don't get enough volume out of their current hairstyle, or they don't get any volume at all. And I personally didn't know how to give my hair that typical quiff or pomp look until my former hairdresser or barber told me. And the first advice I can give you is that it all starts with the right hairstyle. Like with many other hair-related problems, this is a point you should definitely cross from your list before you attempt any of the following. Because if your hair is too thick or if it's too dense, then it's not going to stand upright. Because it's too heavy and it's going to tip over. In general, it's important to cover two important points. The first one being that your hair length should be decreasing from the front of your head to the back, so that the shorter hair in the back can support the longer hair in the front if you style them. And the second one being that your hairdresser or whoever is going to cut your hair thins your hair. What that means is that your hairdresser is going to take a special pair of scissors that only cut like every 10th hair or something. And he's going to go over your head and remove a bulk of hair, but without actually removing patches of hair. So that in general you end up with less dense hair than before, but your hair will actually look the same. And this is going to allow you to get rid of all the weight that's on your head and to give your hair space to build volume. The second piece of advice I can give you is A, don't wash your hair too often, or B, don't wash your hair with conditioner. And that actually depends on your hair type and on how often you wash your hair. For me personally, if I wash my hair too often, it tends to get very dry, very brittle, and then it's not going to, it's not going to last very long. And the secret behind that is that the sebum of your head is going to act as kind of a natural, volumizer, so to speak. So just like a little bit of hair mousse or a pre-styling wax will keep your hair upright, so will sebum of your head. So if you don't wash your hair too often, you might be able to already get some volume out of it. For all the other guys that suffer from dry hair like I do, you should probably check out some nifty pre-styling waxes like Original by Bluman, because everything your hair misses is that little bit of extra sebum, of extra moisture. Third piece of advice, if you want to build volume, you should definitely blow dry your hair, and you should definitely blow dry it the correct way. That means if you blow dry your hair, make sure to blow dry it against the grain that it naturally grows with. As long as your hair is damp, you will be able to move it in different directions and tell it what to do. So blow drying the correct way is crucial for building a lot of volume. As an example, you can see that my hair goes in this direction, and that is its natural way of growing. So if I want to build volume, I start out with blow drying it in this direction. So I try to set my hair up straight with a blow dryer, and you won't believe how much volume this is going to create. And you can of course enhance this with the use of a mousse or a pre-styling wax or a sea salt spray. The fourth tip covers the product you use as a post styler, because this is also a pretty important part of your hairstyling routine. And this basically means that you should use products with high hold, like hair clays or pastes. Make sure to keep your hands away from convenience store products, because the cheapest is not always the best for your hair. And if you want to, maybe think about investing in a premium hair wax or hair clay. Tip number 5, the longer your volume lasts is often determined by the pre-stylers you use and if you use hairspray or not. So if you want to keep your hair volumized throughout the day, you should definitely check out volume mousses, sea salt sprays, and definitely also hairspray. This is especially important if you live in a hot or moist environment, because most hair products tend to get softer the hotter it gets, or tend to dissolve when moisture happens or hits your hair. And I can tell you out of my experience, I live in Germany, western part of Germany, that moisture is a pretty big killer concerning your hairstyle, and if it doesn't last, you should maybe consider using a pre-styler or a hairspray. So that's it with my advice on how to give your hair more volume. I hope that this was somehow helpful to you, and if you like this video, please make sure to leave a like, or if you don't know this channel yet and you want to see more videos, just hit the subscribe button right under this video. Thanks for your attention. I guess I will see you next time, and bye bye.